dead. She goes from sick to dead. And you know what happened in between her going from sick to dead? Jesus was healing other people. I felt like, wow, this has got to be training ground for what it feels like to be a woman. Because there are so many moments where parts of our dreams and our desires go from just being sick to dead because we were trying to make sure other people were healed. That some of us put our lives on the back burner. And it started off a dream that we would do eventually, and now we don't even know if we can even pull it off any longer. Our dreams have gone from sick to dead. I wanted to go back to school, but I had to get the kids through school, so now my dream has gone from sick to dead. I wanted to eventually build my life and buy a house, but I had to help support my mother, so my dream has gone from sick to dead. And so when we meet Jairus in the text, his little girl has gone from sick to dead. And in the verse when it begins, there's a man who comes up to Jairus. Girl, you've been down too long. And it's time for you to get up again. I heard God saying that it's time for you to reach back past where pain met you. To reach back past where you started giving up on who God said you could be. And to grab that little girl who once believed that all things were possible. To grab that little girl who once believed that she literally could do anything as long as God was with her. And to tell her, get up. To tell her that we can't afford to just exist anymore. That God needs the real deal in this season. And he can't do it with this half-baked cookie-cutter idea of who you are. That he needs that little girl who was once on fire, who once had so much passion and so much hope for this generation and for this culture, that she didn't care when she received a no, that she didn't care when people let her down, that was just more ammunition for her to dig deeper with God. And I wanted to know in this text, why is it that God told her, or Jesus told her rather, to not tell anyone about the miracle that had taken place, only the father and the mother. And I realized that this wasn't the miracle that Jesus was doing for the world to see. This was a miracle for this family. God, I feel your presence.
You tell me you don't have the time, I'm gonna call bullcrap. I'm gonna call bullcrap on you all year long. That's what 2017 is about, because here's the thing, you guys. It is not about choosing what you want right now. It is about choosing what you want most. Other people don't get to tell you what you can have. Someone else doesn't get to tell you who you can be. That's on you. Go all in. Take massive action immediately, not on Monday, not at the new year, not next month. Right now, today, take massive action to get you to your goal. Anything you want for yourself, you have to do yourself. And the first step to getting there is that we're not gonna have a look at your past and see a line of mistakes. See only the hard things that life threw your way. Or you can recognize all of the times that you overcame adversity, that you pushed through the hard stuff, that you got it done. And when you go through something strong and you become stronger in the process, when you remember the power of Me Too, and when you see a sister and she's carrying baggage that you carried for years, now you are stronger. And you can say to her, girl, I can help you carry that load because I know what it feels like to unpack that bag. I will raise my hand and I will be the first person that tells you that it happened to me. And not only did it happen to me, but that I've walked through it and I'm on the other side. Stop crying about what happened and take control of what happens next. Get up right now. Rise up from where you've been, scrub away the tears and the pain of yesterday and start again. Girl, wash your face.
This section is also in Staring at the Sun, but I upgraded it for Lost Mine. I wanted to revisit it because it's my favorite. It's called Girl Get Up. Now you might think, that sounds a lot like Girl Wash Your Face, and it's supposed to because it's paying homage to, I don't know if that's the right word, but it sounds good. I wanted a little I wanted to always remember how like my journey has started was my obsession with Rachel Hollis. I really loved Rachel Hollis, and I still do. Um, but back when I first started writing, I was like a major fangirl for Rachel Hollis. But I had watched a sermon from Sarah Jakes, and she had said, girl, get up was her thing. And at the time, I was looking for messages and clues and chants and words from divine holiness, was my schizophrenia, but that's where I was at. Girl, get up. I wrote this February 2021. My sleeps got longer as I was holding myself in the past. I cannot sleep my life away. I had to get up. Get up and put my big girl panties on. Sleeping my days away is delaying my growth. Getting older, the pain was mounting, and when I was a child, the method worked. Sleep until the pain goes away. The pain was not leaving my heart. No matter how much I slept, I was still broken about all the loss, all the failed dreams, all the arguments at home, all the stress and bills, all the passion I had for life was leaving, flying out the window. The goal I had on my life was lifting. All that positive energy was not serving me anymore. All that mindset training was not working and seemed like sleeping and hoping someone would fix my life while I rest. That tactic was not working. My life was falling apart. Sleeping my days and nights away, I had to wake up. My responsibility was to my son. I needed to stand up and move forward for him. Who is going to reach my goals if I am napping, avoiding my life? The only person to reach my goals is me. I had to get up. However, my sadness was mounting. My mind runs a mile a minute, causing physical exhaustion. My joints and muscles ache like I am in a fighting cage. The fighting cage only in my mind. The thoughts in my brain punching me, making me understand why no one talks about Fight Club. It's embarrassing to admit that I cannot control my thoughts. My body was begging me to stop. Just think happy thoughts. However, I have not lived a life to be happy about in a while. Those memories that used to spark joy are now fading. I was too busy in the hustle that I ignored the signs that my body was shutting down. Because when you're in the hustle, you push past excuses, and resting your body has become a sin in the eyes of reaching your full potential. Potential only reached in the grind, or so I thought. Losing sleep to get my steps in because 10,000 steps will make me skinny. Looking to the ground, hoping that this green bar on my app today, will this march to health turn me into a person I liked? And wonder if this 2.2 pace on the treadmill will spark joy. What will make me feel like 100% that girl? A girl that I want to see in the mirror. And when I get up and feel rewind. When will I get the recipe to feel young, beautiful, and hopeful and joyful? And now I'm at the age where hope feels like a fairy tale. My sorrows are rising in the basement of my head. Not feeling myself is wrecking my mind. Hating on my body, not feeling myself. I'm so serious, and then I crack jokes right in the middle of it. It's all about Beyonce. Not feeling myself is wrecking my mind, hating on my body that I still get to live in, and reaching my full potential in 60-hour work week. Hygiene, homework, and housework, and being a mom, I was running out of time. My body was shutting down because of neglect, and in this process to reaching my full potential, I would ignore my son, and in the year of 2020, I put my son on the back burner. My head was dark and scary, not a place for children. My thoughts seemed to be all over the place and to be seen on my face. I do not want him to see my sadness. And what happens is I kind of morph. Funny faces. I morph into this. I'm the evil person. I turn into this evil monster. That is terrifying for me because I don't want to be an evil monster, especially to my child. Now, I don't yell or scream or say anything bad to my child. I mostly cry. I mostly just shake and like pray because I know what I'm going through is not reality. But when you're when my hallucinations got bad and people want to know why I said those things about my child on the internet, I don't remember what I said, but I thought that the global elite had switched him and they gave me an evil robot child or Cheryl's child. I thought Cheryl was like breeding children for the global elite. It's complicated. Now we're gonna laugh about it because it's laughable. Danny had told me, because I believe that we were in a simulation for the aliens when I'm schizophrenic and I live my life trying to prove it. And I thought that they tried to stop me from proving it, and they attacked the people closest to me. So I'm always trying to protect people, specifically Danny, specifically Jacob, and those are the two people that I'm trying to protect. I'm usually fighting Cheryl because I think she's trying to harm me because of an evil. There's an evil Cheryl that walks the planet that isn't my sister Cheryl. Does that make sense? It's complicated. I don't live there anymore, but that was the things that I said that people probably have questions about. But Danny told me that it's very dangerous to not believe in the human experience because you miss out on being a human. He said it much more intelligently than me, and I wrote it down somewhere. But it was very good, and it woke me up. Me and Danny are cool. I'm never gonna nothing. I It is best for him to be with his dad because I feel safer. Because Jeff knows how to control my schizophrenia. We were married for 13 years. This isn't like a new party for him. Like, he was aware. And then I get out of it and make him laugh and make him chicken wings, and life just moved forward. And that's how we lived our life. He is in a happy relationship, and she's probably going to be the next wife, and she takes care of my son, and she's throwing him a birthday party, and I'm really excited about the new relationship. I wanted to get to this place because I knew that me and Jeff weren't right together because of the schizophrenia that we both have. It's not good for either one of us, and I wanted him to find somebody that really nurtured him in the way that he needed, and he has found that. And I am probably best single for a while, but I have continued to write. I think that's a good place to stop. We'll just move on a little bit more. I pushed his tender heart away. I hope that I can protect him with my guidance, and I know that I will be unlikely to be unable to shield him from the pain of losing love, the pain of life hitting you when you are down, life showing its teeth, life chasing you. I will continue to stay strong for him, hoping that he will always reach for good, and wanting to teach him how to stay humble and kind. And time is moving forward. Will there be enough time? So, losing people, lost mine. Losing people, you tend to always be a little doom and gloom, thinking it's me next. It's me next. And you can't think like that because you're going to manifest something bad happening to you. It's not you. I'm going to live to be a really old woman, I'm sure. My family on my day side of the family, they live to be old women, and that's probably going to be me sitting around talking to my camera, rambling on about the J-Boys. But that's the video this morning. Good morning.